Hello, my name is Jesse Parent and I am with Salt City Slam, and I am doing a poem for one of our donors. His name is Bryan Roussel. He is a poet himself, a very wonderful person, and if you are a wonderful person and would like to have a poem written for you, please contact us at the link above here. That would help us a lot. We're running really low on time to get to a National Poetry Slam in Oakland, California, and your money would help us out. $5 get you a poem by anybody you want. It could be somebody, not me, it could be me. There are other fine poets on the team, but Bryan, I'm afraid you're going to have to deal with having a poem from me. So I was just checking out your Facebook photos and I noticed a significant scar that you got from a door jam, door hook, and so I thought I would share a poem about my scars. I have a lot of scars on my head. I wish all of them had cool stories like, here's where the circus trick with the lion went wrong, or the assassin banked the bullet off here and right into Kennedy, and that's when I killed him with my mind. Most are embarrassing acts of human. A fall backwards into a metal heating duct when I was a kid, or a tree branch that I swear came out of nowhere, and a bunch more that were just misjudging the heights of things, a car hood here, a low ceiling there, except for the scar on my forehead. That's the one that almost got me in trouble with my wife's grandmother. She didn't trust how low my hat sat down on my face. I wore it like a loose bandage over the fierce red jagged line newly minted. Eventually, I got over it and took off my hat. Her eyes were barely sharp enough to pick it out anyhow. And at my new job, I tried to make up some innocuous story, strip away the seriousness of the bolt on my face, told everyone I got drunk and fell up some stairs, preposterous and unbelievable as a sober me in college would be. Maybe only half true. The truth was more soaked in tequila and a drunk wrestling match that guys with too much testosterone do when wasted. Trevor wouldn't admit that I'd pinned him and I'd won, and he laughed it off. I remember the laugh. I remember the red of the room as I kept ramming my skull into his teeth again and again and again. I don't remember the act, how he got up, betrayed, left the house while the rest of the rugby team butterflied sutured me over the sink while I stared down some strangers and picked another fight, the blood trickling down the corner of my nose. I never drank tequila after that night, or saw Trevor again to apologize the way that drunks do when they're sober and realize how much monster they are. Less of, I'm sorry I did that, and more, I'm sorry that you saw that part of me, the part I keep dry and hidden, the part no one wants to admit to if they can help it. And I wish I could call this scar penance, a raised rosary that becomes more visible when my face is flush and drunk. I wish I had a more boring story for that one, or at least one that doesn't make me feel so much shame. So Bryan, that was a poem for you. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate the fact that you are a wonderful person, and I also appreciate the King's English and the Off-Broadway Theater, Vertical Diner, and Jitterbug Coffee, as well as Weller Bookworks, where we have our Poetry Slam on the last Monday of every month in Salt Lake City. Again, if you want to have a poem written for you, please visit the link above here, and we will write a poem for you. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great day.